It's official, y'all. Gen Z is screwed. In case you didn't know, they're screwed. I don't know if you guys have read. I don't know if you guys have read the trending thing called girl math. This has to be the most delusional thing I've ever read. And like, I'm laughing and smiling because I was reading through the article and I just couldn't believe what these women were saying about money, right? So listen to these things, right? This is what women call girl math. Bougie broke, lazy girl jobs. But wait, I thought women wanted to be strong and independent. I thought so. This is a coping mechanism for women to justify their ability not to budget, right? So there's a trend, and it's everywhere, right? These videos are going viral, and this is the mindset of how Gen Z people think, right? So you'll see these videos pop up on YouTube and on Instagram and all these different other things, right? Where they say, well, money isn't real. You know what I'm saying? And it's not backed by anything. So we just believe in it, and it is what it is. Like, we could just not believe in it, and we'll be and just have to, UBI, universal basic income. And once again, people are telling these half truths, right? Yeah, the dollar is not backed, which is why it's being devalued. The more we print it, the more devalue it loses. Yes, different countries like BRICS are slashing their investments inside the US dollar. But the US is still a mecca when it comes to economy, right? Yes, these things can be true. That don't mean your ass don't need to work. Your ass still need to work. You still got bills to pay. You still got responsibilities to pay, right? That doesn't mean not work, right? And so before we get too far into the video, because I got 3 points I got to emphasize to you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support are in the description below, right? So this shows in real time that women, once again, have no concept of budgeting. They can't control their impulse spending. And so they're going to justify and make these bad purchases, right? I mean, guys, there was one particular example in the article, right, where it said, I would rather pay $45 a month because it's cheaper than therapy, right? $200 worth of therapy. And then there was one that was saying, we got to redo a $40,000 wedding because the $400 I spent on my hair, it didn't look good. So we got to redo the whole wedding again. The women have no concept of how hard it is and the process it takes to accumulate money. What it takes is hard work. What it takes is long hours, right? Consistency is what it takes. But women are lazy. right? And I'm not saying all women, before all the women type in the comments, well, I'm not like that. I work 2 jobs. I'm not talking about you, right? But your female counterparts do not understand this. And I don't see you trying to fix women to go a different direction, right? Because this is going to hurt them and hurt their lives more than anything, right? Because all this stuff is just compiling and piling and piling and piling together of the amount of BS that's going on in our society, right? And something's going to happen. There's a collapse coming somewhere, right? I know they're talking about there's a soft landing for a recession. Yeah, there might not be a recession later on this year, but inflation is still high and we still got to pay off debt. You know, these debt repayments are going to come back. Something's going to happen within the next year and a half, right? There's just no way you can convince me otherwise, right? So this is going to hurt the economy because when women have this concept of girl math, what they're saying is, and it mentioned this in the article, right? Buy now, finance later. And if you know anything about the economy, that's how bubbles start, right? When things are good and when things are in access, right? When interest rates are low, people start buying things and, over leveraging in debt. And then they have to turn around, they buy all these things, then have to turn around and pay it back. And they didn't have a plan to pay it back. They just wanted to buy it in the moment, right? This is the she economy that we're talking about. Women spend the most money. Got this damn bird peacocking. Women are spending the most money in our economy. And then on top of that, you have feminism. You have delusion when it comes to relationships. And so this is going to cause more women to be single and in poverty because they clearly can't control their spending, right? And if there's no male there to control the spending, they're not going to regulate it themselves. They're going to be broke, essentially, right? And feminism teaches them they don't need a man, which is just going to compound the catastrophe even more, right? Guys, let me tell you some real stuff. I was looking at the local news recently, and in the northwest of Dallas, there is a concern because people are noticing more women on the street selling themselves. It's getting that bad, right? And so, what are these women going to do when feminism tells them not to get a man? But here's the thing, right? Feminism tells them not to get a man, but when women get into trouble, they go find a man. Women never look to themselves and say, well, I'm messing this up. Let me fix what I'm doing. No, those women are very rare, right? She's going to get herself into a predicament. She's like, oh, shit. Who's the first guy I can call? Is it my boyfriend? Is it my father? Is it a sugar daddy? She's going to go through the list and find a male to take care of her. Which just brings further that feminism and all of these different other ideologies that are breaking up the traditional family unit, nuclear family unit, are BS. Gen Z, this is what their ideology is. This is what they believe in. And do you guys expect this generation of people to be great leaders for your society when in their young ages, they're thinking delusional like this. That's my video. You guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. You guys have a good day, good week. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support, are in the description below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.